Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start with Standard 9th SSC Board Maharashtra lesson number 1, Basic Concepts of Geometry. Okay, so with the topic you must have understood that I've started geometry for Standard 9th, and this first exercise is on your textbook page number 5. So question number 1 says find the distance with the help of the number line given below. Okay, the first one is distance BE. So you're going to do this in 2 to 3 simple steps. You have to go and find B coordination is 2, then find E coordination is 5. Which number is bigger? 5 is greater than 2. Therefore, distance BE will be greater number minus smaller number. So that is 5 minus 2, right? That is 3. So you'll write the answer. Distance BE is 3. Second sum. Find distance JA. Again, you have to find the coordinate for J is minus 2. A is 1. Which number is greater? Yes, 1 is greater than minus 2. So, distance JA will be 1 minus smaller number, which becomes 1 minus minus becomes plus. So answer is 3. So you'll write the answer. Distance JA is 3. Next, distance PC. P coordinate is minus 4. C coordinate is 3. So which number is greater? 3 is greater than minus 4. So distance PC will be greater number minus smaller number, that is 3 plus 4, that is 7. So answer will be distance PC is equals to 7. Next, okay, I'll do the next sum on the same page. So that I can see the coordinates easily. Next, fourth sum. Distance JH. Now coordinates of J is minus 2, that of H is minus 1. Which is greater? Yes, the number which is to the right side. So minus 1 is greater than minus 2. So distance JH will be minus 1 minus minus 2. That is minus 1 minus minus becomes plus. Plus minus is again minus. So 2 minus 1 is 1 and greater number sign, that is plus. So answer will be plus 1. So distance JH will be 1. Next sum. Distance KO. Okay. Now what is KO? K coordinate is minus 3. O coordinate is 0. So 0 is greater than minus 3. So distance KO will be 0 minus minus 3, that is 0 plus 3, that is 3. So answer will be distance KO is 3. Next one, distance OE. Again, O coordinate is 0. E coordinate is 5. 5 is greater than 0. So distance OE will be greater number minus smaller number. 5 minus 0 is 5. So what will be the answer? Distance OE is 5. Okay. These are very easy sums. Next, seventh one, distance PJ. So you can see in the number line, P is minus 4, J is minus 2. Minus 2 is greater than minus 4. So distance PJ will be minus 2 minus minus 4, that is minus 2 plus 4. Again plus minus is minus. Answer will be plus 2 because the greater number sign is plus. So answer will be distance PJ is 2. Next sum. QB. Okay, Q is -5, B is 2, 2 is greater than -5, so distance QB will be greater number minus smaller number, so 2 plus 5 is 7. So you will write the answer, distance QB is 7. So this finishes question number 1. We move on to question number 2. It says coordinate of A is x and B is y. Find distance AB. Okay, now this is the question. First is given x as 1, y as 7. So x coordinate A, that is 1, and B coordinate y, that is 7. So again the same things we are going to apply. 7 is greater than 1. So distance AB we have to find. Okay, 7 minus 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So answer, distance AB is 6. Second sum. X is 6 and y is -2. So A corresponds to x corresponds to 6 and B corresponds to y corresponds to -2. Okay. Yeah. I continue the sum here. Now 6 is greater than -2. So what will be distance AB? AB will be greater number minus smaller number. So minus becomes plus. So it is 8. So answer, distance AB is 8. Fine. Third sum. Third is says x is equals to -3, y is equals to 7. So A coordinates to x coordinates to -3 and B coordinates to y coordinates to 7. So again 7 is greater than -3. So distance AB is 7 minus -3. That is 7 plus 3, which is equals to 10. So what will be the answer? Distance AB is 10. Next one, x is -4, y is -5. So A coordinates to x coordinates to -4, B coordinates to y coordinates to -5. Okay, so which is greater? Yes, -4 is greater than -5. So distance AB will be -4 minus -5. So -4 minus becomes plus. Plus minus is again minus. 4 minus 5 is 1 and bade number ki sign, that is 1. So what will be the answer? Distance AB is 1. Next sum. X is -3 and y is -6. So again A coordinates to x coordinates to -3 and B coordinates to y coordinates to -6. So -3 is greater than -6. So distance AB will be greater number minus smaller number. So greater number minus becomes plus. Plus minus is minus. 6 minus 3 is 3 and the sign of the greater number. So distance AB will be 3. Okay. Next sum. We finish with the fifth one. Next is sixth. X is equals to 4, y is equals to -8. Yes, I am Rose Bhatt. Thank you for your message. A corresponds to x corresponds to 4 and B corresponds to y corresponds to -8. So again 4 is greater than -8. So distance AB will be 4 minus -8, that is 4 plus 8, which is 12. So answer will be distance AB is equals to 12. Fine. Now we are going on to question number 3. Now what does it says? From the information given below, which of the point is between the other two? If the points are collinear or not, please state so. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. It says distance PR is 7, distance PQ is 10, and distance QR is 3. Okay, so this is the sum. So first what we will do, we will take the greater number, okay, and we will mark it as 1. The remaining 2, okay, we'll write as it is, and all this is given to us. Okay, then we are going to add the second and the third number, that is 7 plus 3, and we get 10. We'll mark it as 2. So from 1 and 2 we got the same answer for both. Yes, यहाँ पे भी 10 है, यहाँ पे भी 10 है. Therefore distance PQ is equals to distance PR plus distance QR. Yeah, hi. Fine. So when the distances are equal, we say that the points are collinear. Therefore we will say points P, Q and R are collinear. Now the next point that they have asked is which point is in between. So you have to see the bigger number. Yes, bigger number was 10. So P and Q is here. So which letter is left out? R, right? Therefore R is in between P and Q, and you have to write this P dash R dash Q. Okay, so this finishes your first sum. Second, distance RS is 8, distance ST is 6, and distance RT is 4. Same thing we are going to do. We are going to write RS 8, we will mark it as 1, and we'll write the remaining 2, and we'll write all this is given to us. Then we are going to add the next 2, and 6 plus 4 is 10. Now you can see the first number and the next number does not match. So from 1 and 2 what you will say, distance RS is not equal to distance ST and distance RT. Okay, so not equal की sign डालना है. Therefore points R, S and T are not collinear. Okay, and because they are not collinear तो उनके बीच का betweenness वाला point find करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So we'll go to the next one. Third sum. Distance AB is 16, distance CA is 9, distance BC is 7. So which is the bigger one? AB. So we'll start with AB 16 and mark it as 1, and remaining distance CA is 9, BC is 7. Okay, we are going to mark all this as given. Then we are going to add the next 2, that is 9 plus 7. 9 plus 7 is 16. We will mark it as 2. So from 1 and 2 what do we get? We get distance AB is equals to distance CA plus distance BC. Okay, so because the distances are equal, points A, B and C are collinear. Now again we have to see the bigger one. Which point is left out? C. Therefore point C is in between A and B. So A dash, C dash, B. Okay, so that's the answer. Next, go to the fourth one. Distance LM is 11, distance MN is 12 and distance NL is 8. So again find the bigger one. MN is 12, mark it as 1, write the remaining LM and NL, marked all as given, then add the second and the third one, that is 11 plus 8 is 19, so mark it as 2. So you can see from 1 and 2 the distances are not same, therefore you will say distance MN is not equal to distance LM plus distance NL. Therefore points M, N and L are not collinear. Next, fifth sum. Distance XY is 15, distance YZ is 7 and distance XZ is 8. So again the bigger one we are going to mark it as 1, XY is 15, mark it as 1, write the remaining 2 and write given, then add the second and the third one, that is 7 plus 8 is 15, right, mark it as 2. So from 1 and 2 you got the same answer, right? So what you will say, distance XY is equals to distance YZ plus distance XZ, right? So all are equal, therefore points X, Y and Z are collinear points. Now if these points are collinear, again you have to see the larger number which is left out, X and Y ho gaya, the Z point is left out, right? Therefore Z is in between X and Y. Write X dash Z dash Y. Okay, we'll go on to the next sum, the sixth one. Distance DE is 5, distance EF is 8 and distance DF is 6. So again we'll take the highest one, that is distance EF, and mark it as 8 as 1, write the remaining 2 and write all as given, then take the remaining 2 and add, so you get 5 plus 6 as 11, mark it as 2. So from 1 and 2 you can see that both are not the same, therefore what you will say, distance EF is not equal to distance DE plus distance EF, right? So because the distance is not equal, therefore points E, F and D are not collinear. Okay, so this was your third sum. Moving on to the fourth sum. On a number line, points A, B and C are such that distance AC is 10, distance CB is 8. Okay, now this is given to us. You have to find distance AB, considering all possibilities. Okay, so we'll take the first possibility and we'll mark it as case 1. Let us say we'll take the first one, A dash C dash B. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that C is in between, right? So we will take A, C, B. So AC is 10 and BC is 8. So what will be AB? Yes, we have to just add. So distance AB will be distance AC plus distance BC. When you draw the diagram, it becomes more easier. 10 plus 8, that is 18. So therefore, distance AB is 18. Fine. Now, you have to take case 2. What is case 2? Case 2, let us take the another one. Let us say that B is in between. Okay. So A, B and C. So you have to find AB. BC is 8 and AC is 10. Right? So distance AB plus distance BC will be distance AC. Right? According to the figure. So this is 10, this is 8. You have to find AB, right? So AB will be what? AB will be 10. 8 इधर जाएगा तो minus हो जाएगा. So distance AB will be 2. So answer, distance AB is 2. So both the possibility, first possibility distance was 18, second possibility distance is 2. Okay. Next question. Next question, we are coming to question number 5. Now what does it say? It says points x, y, z are collinear such that distance xy is 17, distance yz is 8. Okay, this is given to us and we have to find distance xz. Again, we are going to take two cases. Case 1 where, let us say, first one, z is in between, so we have to draw the diagram. So x, z, y, where xy is 17, okay, and yz is 8. We have to find xz. So what will be distance xz plus distance zy is equals to distance xy. So this is 17, this is 8. You have to find xz. So xz will be 17 minus 8. So xz will be 9. So this is the first case. Now second case. X, Y, Z. Okay, we can take simple. X, Y, Z. So xy is 17 and yz is 8. So you have to find xz. Right? So distance xy plus distance yz will give me distance xz. Okay, so 17 plus 8 will be distance xz. So 17 plus 8 कितना होता है? Yes, it is 25. So that will be the answer. Either it is 9 or it is 25. Next question, coming to sixth one. Sketch a figure and write the answers. Now we have sub questions in this. If A dash, B dash, C. Now they have already given that B is in between, so no need for possibilities. Okay. Length AC is 11. Length BC is 6.5. Now this is given. Then find length AB. So first let us draw the diagram. It says A dash, B dash, C. AC is 11. BC is 6.5. How much is AB? Okay. So AB plus BC will give me AC, right? AC is 11, BC is 6.5. We have to find AB. So what will be AB? 11 minus 6.5. So I'll show you here. 11 minus 6.5, cancel. So 5, 10 में से 6 गया 4. So answer will be 4.5. So this is your answer. Now no need for possibilities because they have already said ki B is in between. So only that much we have to solve. Okay. Next, the second one. R dash S dash T, length ST is 3.7, length RS is 2.5. All this is given. So what you have to find? You have to find RT. So again, let us draw the diagram first. R, S, T. ST is 3.7, RS is 2.5. You have to find RT, right? So distance RS plus distance ST is equals to distance RT. So this is 2.5 plus 3.7, it's distance RT. So just add, again we'll do a bit rough work. 3.7 plus 2.5, 5 and 2 is 12 and 6. So answer will be 6.2. Next, the third one. X dash Y dash Z. Length XZ is 3 root 7. Length XY is root 7. And you have, all this is given. We have to find length YZ. So let's draw the figure first. It says X dash Y dash Z. XZ is 3 root 7 and XY is root 7. We have to find XZ. So distance XY plus distance YZ is equals to distance XZ. XZ is 3 root 7. XY is root 7. We have to find YZ. So distance YZ will be 3 root 7. This comes here, it becomes minus 7. So यहाँ कुछ नहीं है, means 1. So I'll take root 7 common and 3 minus 1 is 2. So answer will be 2 root 7. Okay. Question number 7. Which figure is formed by 3 non-collinear points? So if I take 3 non-collinear points, let us name is at A, B and C. So if I join them, I get a triangle. So this finishes my practice set 1.1. Okay. We're going on to practice set 1.2. This is on textbook page 7 and 8. Question number 1. The following tables show the points and on the number line and their coordinates. So decide whether the pairs of the segment given below in the table are congruent or not. So this is the table. The first sum says seg DE and seg AB. So we are going to divide the sum into two parts. Okay. जैसे हमने 1.1 में सॉल्व किया था वैसे ही D का कोऑर्डिनेट इज 9, E का कोऑर्डिनेट इज D is -7 and E is 9. Right. So which is bigger? 9 is greater than -7. So distance DE will be 9 minus -7. So 9 plus 7, that is 16, and we will mark it as 1. So this is seg DE. Okay. Now similarly we have to find for A and B. So A is -3, B is 5. So 5 is greater than -3. So distance AB will be 5 minus -3. That is 5 plus 3, that is 8. Okay. Now this is seg AB. Now mark it as 2. Now from here it is clear that this is 16, this is 8. So you can write from 1 and 2, sec DE is not congruent to sec AB. Okay, not congruent. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you, Ojas. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Laksh. Okay, coming to the second sum, sec BC and sec AD. Again, I am dividing the page into two. You can see B coordinate is 5 and C coordinate is 2. So we have to find distance BC. Here 5 is greater than 2. So 5 minus 2, that is 3. So sec BC is 3. Again we have to find the coordinates for AD. A is minus 3 and D is minus 7. So which is greater? Yes, minus 3 is greater than minus 7. So distance AD will be minus 3 minus minus 7. So minus 3 plus 7, that is 4. So sec AD is 4. Again you can mark it this as 1 and 2. You can see both are not same. So you can say sec BC is not congruent to sec AD. Okay. Going on to the third sum. Sec BE and sec AD. So BE and AD, again we will first find the coordinates of B. B is 5, E is 9. So 9 is greater than 5. So distance BE will be 9 minus 5, that is 4. So sec BE is 4. We will mark it as 1. Next is AD. AD we have just done above, so we can just write it down quickly. So distance AD is minus 3 minus minus 7. Minus 3 plus 7, that is 4. So from 1 and 2 you can see that sec BE is congruent to sec AD because दोनों का answer is same. Fine. So this finishes your question number 1. Now we are moving to question number 2. Point M is the midpoint of sec AB. Okay, so first thing what is given to us is point M is midpoint of sec AB. Secondly, it says AB is 8. Then what you have to find? You have to find length of segment AM. Okay, so because it is a midpoint, we can say that length AM is half of length AB, right? Why? Because M is midpoint and it is given to us, right? So half into 8, 2 ones are 2 fours are. So answer length AM is 4. Third sum. Point P is the midpoint. Now again what is given to us? Point P is midpoint of seg CD and CP is 2.5. You have to find length CD. So again what is given to us? CP 2.5 है. So if you draw the figure you will understand. CD और P बीच में है. So CP is half of CD. Why? Because point P is midpoint and it is given to us, right? So CP is 2.5, half into length CP, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई होगा, so length CP will be 2.5 into 2, so length CP will be 5. You can see here 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4 and 5. You get a point here, so answer will be 5. Fourth sum. AB is 5, BP is 2 and AP is 3.4. All this is given to us. What they have asked is which of the segments you have to just compare. Okay, so AP is greater than AP is greater than BP, right? So 5 is greater than 3.4 is greater than 2. That's it. यही बताना है. So आंसर में आप क्या लिखोगे? Seg AB is greater than seg AP, which is greater than seg BP. Okay, so this finishes question number 4. Coming to question number 5. Answer the following questions with reference to the given figure. Okay, so here is a number line. You can check in the textbook. If you want, I can draw it for you. T, S, R, P and Q. Fine. First one, I'll be directly writing the answers. Write the name of the opposite ray of RP. So RP को opposite है RS. So I can write ray RS. Second, write the intersection of the ray PQ. So PQ and PQ will intersect ray PQ only. No one else will intersect. And the second one, ray RP. Again, ray RP will intersect RP only. So intersection means the same thing, right? So we are not going to change. Fine. I'll write the third here only. What is the third one? Write the union of PQ, PQ and QR. QR. So PQ and QR together is forming line, you can say line RQ. Okay. So आपको दोनों को join करना है. Fine. State the rays which are segment QR is a subset. Now QR is this. So it can be a subset of RQ, it can be a subset of SQ, it can be a subset of TQ. So ray TQ, ray SQ and ray RQ, सबका subset वो हो सकता है. Write the pair of opposite with common endpoint R. So R is common, RP and RS. So ray RP and ray RS. Write any two rays with common endpoint S. So SR and ST. So ray SR and ray ST. Write intersection of SP and ST. Okay, SP and ST. Obviously they are intersecting at point S. So your answer will be at point S. Fine, this finishes. Then go to question number 6. Answer the following questions again with the help of the figure. Okay, you can see the figure in the textbook because drawing the figure again takes a long time. State the points which are equidistant from B. Okay. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. R, U, Q, L, P, A, A B, C, V, D. Okay, A is 0, 2, 4, 6, -2, -4, -6. Okay, I'm ready now. Start with the first one. Equidistance from B. So B is here. So यहाँ पे तो कोई पॉइंट, so 1 and 2, C and leave 1 and 2, point A. Okay, and what else you can say? V also you can say, or V का नहीं दिया, so you can leave 1 2 3 4th point D and point, count from here, 1 2 3 4, so we reach B. Fine. Okay, write the pair of points which are equidistant from Q. Again leave 1 and point P and point R. You can also write the immediate points, that is point L and point U. Fine. Third one, distance UV. Now you have sums in this. So U is -5, you can see यहाँ पे 4 -5, okay, and V is 5. So 5 is greater than -5. So distance UV will be 5 minus of -5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So distance UV is 10. Second, it says distance PC. So P is -2, C is 4. So 4 is greater than -2. So distance PC is 4 minus -2, that is 4 plus 2, that is 6. So answer, distance PC is 6. Next is distance VB. V is 5, B is 2, so 5 is greater than 2. So distance VB is 5 minus 2, that is 3. So distance VB is 3. This is the answer. And the last, fourth one, I'm doing it here itself. It says distance UL. U is -5, L is -3. So -3 is greater than -5. So distance UL will be -3 minus of -5. That is -3 plus 5, plus minus is again minus. So the answer is 2. So this finishes practice set 1.2. I hope you all are understanding it, right? Yeah. Thank you. Next we have practice set 1.3. This is a very short exercise. This is on textbook. You can check page number 11. Question number 1 says write the following statement and if then form. Now this is very easy. जो भी statement दिया है, first statement you have to write it in if and the later statement make it a then. The first one says the opposite angles of the parallelogram are congruent. So parallelogram क्या होता है? It's a quadrilateral. So if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then what it says? Then opposite angles are congruent. So you have to break the statement. Okay. Second, The diagonals of the rectangle are congruent. So again, rectangle is a quadrilateral. So if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then क्या बचा? Then the diagonals are congruent. Okay, so it is that simple. Third, if an isosceles triangle, the segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. So they are talking about triangle now. So if a triangle, कौन सा triangle? Isosceles, is an isosceles triangle, ठीक है? Then the segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. You can always underline your if and then, that gives a good impression. Fine. So this was your question number 1. Now question number 2, again write the converse of the following statements. So again the same thing, if and then आपको लगाना है, क्वेश्चन सिर्फ ट्विस्ट करके पूछा है. So the alternate angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal are congruent. So again, if alternate angles made by two lines and their transversal are congruent, right? If the angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. So again, if and then. Second, if a pair of interior angles made by the transversal of two lines are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So this is already almost given. So if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then the interior angles so formed are supplementary. The last one, the diagonals of the rectangle are congruent. So if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are congruent, then that quadrilateral is a rectangle. Okay, so I hope you have understood all the 3 problem sets. So next time I will take up the problem set 1. So continue being with me, and do let others tell them about my channel. Do like and subscribe and comment. Thank you and good night.